What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Batman fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about 3 red flags that women show do that you guys need to not ignore, and it's huge signs that you guys need to leave her. All right, you guys, so with that being said, you guys can tell there's no intro, there's nothing in the beginning, and I've been starting to do this format more because I've been noticing you guys really like it for me to just get straight into the video. So I want to give you guys what you want, so I'm going to start trying to do that even more often. So with that being said, go ahead and check out everything that is in my bio and will be pinned in the comments. Please subscribe to my new YouTube channel. I've been dropping like every day this month almost on there, so check it out. Link is down below, and you guys please go ahead and have that post notification on. And so let's go ahead and get started. So we start from 3, go down to 1. So that means what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1 thing on my list. And you guys, I'm just gonna put some chapstick. I'll get to it real quick. I know you guys are like, oh, you're supposed to start, but this is behind the scenes. Okay, so I have to do that because my lips always get chapped when I'm talking, and like it's just so weird to always do that. And then if I try to do it before, sometimes I get these lines on my lips. So we got to make that out of the picture, out of the way. Okay, so number 3 on my list is always calling you weak or soft. Okay, why? First of all, ask yourself this: why would she be calling you weak or soft? Because it must be something you might have done. It might have been a time where you showed some weakness. And so that was the moment where she felt like, okay, you're weak and soft, okay? So first of all, there's plenty of reasons why she would call you weak and soft. And the first one I want to talk about is because the way you demonstrated yourself. And that is when you go ahead and simp for a second. So when she's calling you weak and soft is, first of all, she really means it. So whatever you demonstrated and showed it to her, she really felt like, okay, well, I'm going to tell you this because this is how I feel about you in the moment. And most times when she's going to call you weak and soft, she's calling you weak and soft because you are acting like you're weak and soft. Sorry to mess up a little bit there, but you're acting like you're weak and soft. And that could be when you guys get in an argument and all of a sudden you're saying, well, you know, I can't be with this. This is going to break my heart, or I can be with someone like you because this is not something that I want. I can't handle it. And you're making me feel insecure. Times like that, that's when a woman's gonna call you weak and soft. And your actions is showing that you're weak and soft. And what's happening in that process, in that moment, is you're gonna go ahead and I was gonna say something else, but become vulnerable. You're gonna go ahead and show her that, you know what, I feel this way about that, or I don't like that. So you express yourself in the process of showing how you feel about her. But because you fellas cannot show a single thing, and it's unfortunate, I haven't said this in so long, but it's so unfortunate because you guys feel ways. You guys actually hurt so much. If anything, maybe the same level as women. Maybe women react more to it and are more deep into it, but you guys still really, really hurt deeply. You guys still get your heart broken really, really badly. And so it's so sad because you guys are never, ever. When is a guy given a pass to just pass? Nowadays, never. If you show a single sign that you're hurting, it's over. And that's all it is for these women. You can't show that, because if you can't, all you are to this woman is a simp. All you are to this woman is a weak man. And so she calls you, you're weak, you're soft. And the sad thing about this, and when I was saying in the beginning, there's so many different reasons and there's so many different points to why a woman will go ahead and call you weak and soft. The sad thing about it is another big reason is truly because of that woman feeling like, okay, you know what? Since you're acting like you're weak and soft, I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back at you and show you who I am, who I am to you in your life. So she's feeling more powerful than you. She's feeling like she has a way more of an upper hand than you. And so with that being said, for her, it's going to be, I told you you're weak and soft, and you are acting weak and soft. But then on top of that, they will still go ahead and show you that I will still keep you around. I'll still take what I want from you. I'll still do whatever I want to you. And what does it come down to? She ends up using you, abusing you, and doing a whole bunch of stuff. And we're going to talk about most of these things, or I won't say most, but a good amount of stuff that I already mentioned. We're always going to get into most of these things because, you know, the way I set up my thing is I get into it, like kind of doing it by steps. So it's kind of like I get into it starting with this is how it starts, and then the next best thing would be this. And so for you guys, back to what I was saying, you guys are going to start right here. You guys got to go ahead and do the next steps of just saying, that's it, that's where I'm gonna leave it. It says right here, that's where I'm gonna leave it. When she's gonna be dealing and showing you these red flags, and sorry I'm getting a little carried off, or maybe off topic, you can say, just because I wanted to make that clear, just in case you guys got kind of confused. But I just wanted to bring that up. And so back to what I was saying, she's gonna start feeling those ways that I just mentioned to you guys. And at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to lead the woman. She's weak, you know, she's the one that's saying that she hates you, but meanwhile, you know, the hate has been built towards her, and that's because of her, and she feels that hate, but she's the one that's giving the hate. Like, there's so many little things, and it's like, sometimes I just want to explain everything, but it's so hard, because if you start explaining so much stuff, it's gonna be like, damn, how much is there? And how do you even keep track? You get what I'm saying? So to wrap up this point, when she's calling you weak and soft, you also have to remember that it's because she really feels this way about you. And I said she's saying it because this is how you're acting, because this is how you're presenting yourself. But what I want to make clear before I move on is that she feels exactly this way about you. So yes, you can act that way in the moment. Yes, you're being weak and soft. But realistically, even if you go ahead and show the alpha side that you have, the manly side of you, she's still going to look at you and say, you're still weak and soft. And there's no way around it with that woman, because she feels exactly that way with you. And the best way I can say it to be done completely with this point is that whatever, and remember this, and I said this to you guys, remember this day, remember when I said it to you guys, I think it's October 12th. Yes, October 12th, 2021. Women will not do things because you guys want her to. You guys want that woman to. She'll do it because she wants to. And that's the same thing how a woman will feel with you. And just don't let this fly over your head. If she's going to feel like you are a simp and you're acting like a simp and she tells you, it's because she's telling you. It's not a point where, oh, when I say women will say one thing, but they mean another thing. This is the time exactly when I say a woman will do what she wants to do. A woman will tell you what she wants to say. And it's going to be when she actually feels about you, when she actually feels that way about you. And it could be in the moment, it could be afterwards. It really does not matter. But she's telling you to inform you. And so don't get it twisted. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to number 2 on my list. Number 2 on my list is abusive. And this is going to be verbally abusive. So we're going to focus on verbally abusive. And this is going to be because of the fact that simply when she is physically abusive, is that really a red flag? At that point, you should be gone. Are you still dealing with an abusive woman? All right. If you're dealing with an abusive woman, like, I have to have a one-on-one talk with you, because that right there is just crossing the line, not just for yourself, but for us, for any community out there, for guys that are feeling like strongly that's not right, and it's not right. Like, abuse, that we just got to get out the picture. There should not be no abuse going on, and it's just not tolerated. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about it because I feel like strongly it's bad, and of course that is a red flag. But I'm just trying to tell you guys, if it gets to the point where it's physically abusive, that's beyond like where it should have been done. And most likely you probably seen red flags before her being physically abusive and decided to still stay with her. Okay, so back to the verbally abusive. Verbally, her telling you, back to number 3, and it's so crazy that how it relates, but told you guys to be step by step. But back to number 3, when I said she's telling you you're soft, you're weak. She's telling you that exactly because she feels that way, and she's also being abusive. And it goes back to the control and power that women feel like they have over you. And because they feel that way, back to entitlement, feeling the authority, feeling like she's in control, like I said. And so she praises that on you. Praises, I won't say praise. I don't think that's the best word. Let me take that back. But she, let's say projects. She projects that on you. She pushes it on you. And when I say project, I'm really saying it to say that she's giving you this energy. She's making you feel like you have to act this way. You have to be this way. You have to say these things. And it's all these things that's going to manipulate your mind and make you think this way. Especially when you're already at a soft place, at a weak place, right? When you're already soft and she's calling you that, because you're probably acting like that, you're already in that position, and that position is going to be vulnerable. And because you're in that position of being vulnerable, what's going to happen to you? You're going to be sad, you're going to be soft, and you're just going to be more hurt. So basically, I'm trying to tell you guys, it's going to be more pain on top of more pain on top of more pain, and there's no end to it. No pain is not going to be ever a thing. Let me say it again. No pain. And remember, you guys have to know how you feel too. Maybe these girls don't know how they feel, and I tell you guys, but you have to know too. So if you feel no pain, that's where you need to get. But you won't feel that no pain. And remember, ask yourself, and I say it like I said, sorry, I almost forgot to say it right now, but I tell you guys, these women have to ask themselves questions, have to ask themselves, how do they feel? What do they feel about themselves? The same way you guys still should. I might not tell you guys, but you guys should know. Ask yourself, because these women know if they ask themselves this, and not every single woman, but even after they ask themselves this, they start realizing that, hey, I really do feel this way about it. And it's the same thing you guys got to do. You might be really feeling a lot of pain. You might be really, really hurting. But because you got used to her abuse, they're used to the verbalness and saying whatever she wants, calling you weak, calling you a sim, calling you a bitch, and she's been saying all this stuff to you, you've gotten adjusted to that type of talk. You've gotten adjusted to believing that this is what you are. And the only way you can get rid of that is if you leave the environment. You got to be gone. Okay? You got to be gone, you guys. It's not even like, let me just stall. These red flags are real and they're right in your face. When she's over here disrespecting you, calling you all these types of crazy names, and basically acting like you can never even have her. You're not even nothing to her. You are nothing to her. You don't have no value. You have no worth to her. That is just right in your face. That is just breaking you down. That is just hurting you more. And most importantly, you're just feeling more pain. So at this point, it comes down to you as a fella. And that's what I got to bring it up to you, to break it down to you this way, that at the end of the day, it's up to you. I can't keep trying to tell you. And I'm only saying this to keep telling you because at some point, you're going to get hurt to a point where, like, maybe I can't even help you. Right? I'll keep continue to give my videos, but I want you guys to learn at some point. I don't feel like I'm doing my job, living my purpose if I can't get you to understand now, or at least in a few weeks or in a few months. Not saying that, oh my gosh, if it was a year, I can't get to you guys and I don't feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose, but I feel like the sooner I can get to you guys, the better. And so that's where I get my fulfillment. I want you guys to get it right away that you guys gotta leave. I want you guys to get it right away that you're hurting. I want you guys to get it right away that you're in pain. I want you guys to get it right away that you need to leave and run away. And what's gonna be the saddest part about this, and I won't even say it, but you guys need to stay until the end, because this one's gonna hit you guys hard, or at least this was one of the favorite things that I want to say. So we'll go ahead and move on. And for anybody that's a little lost or wants more explanation, all I'll just say is a huge red flag. To simplify it all, a woman that's over here talking to you crazy and disrespecting you, especially for no damn reason, that's going to be verbal abuse and just talking down to you. And you can't you can't downplay the fact that verbal abuse is not physical, because it's still abuse, and abuse is abuse. So whatever she's doing to hurt you and put you down, that's a huge red flag, and it's only going to get worse. And that's what you have to understand too. With other things that I mentioned today, it's only going to get worse. Don't have that thought. Back to the videos that I've been saying, I haven't kind of said it in a while, but don't have that thought that there is hope, that there is somehow, some way. Like, don't get that in your head, because you're going to start dismissing the red flags, and you're going to start dismissing things like the verbal abuse, and you're going to start thinking that her calling you soft and calling you a simp or calling you a bitch, like I said, and calling you all types of names, weak, right? And just basically in your face, or even just, spitting on you, even though that's more on the physical side, just anything that's just very aggressive, disrespectful, all those types. I'm sure you guys experienced it. Those are verbal abuse, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get worse. Most times it's gonna get worse, but I'm not gonna keep elaborating. I hope you guys get it. If you have more questions, let me know down below. Other types of videos you want to see, let me know. And of course, give this I try to say that fast. Give this video a big thumbs up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the number one thing. If you guys have an idea, let your girl know right now down below. You guys already know what's up. And thank you guys all so much that have been supporting me. And so much thanks to the ones who have went ahead. Look at me trying to match my sound to my talk and how I'm talking, my speed. But for all those who have subscribed to my new channel, I want to just say thank you. Let me take the time to say that, even though I already do, or I try to. I want to say thank you so much. And I really do appreciate it, because I'm really working hard on that channel, and the appreciation gets shown when you guys are doing that, by subscribing and liking and showing your support. And honestly, guys, I have so much in store, and I'm not gonna make this type of video. I'm just saying this quick, but I'm just gonna say thank you guys, and just keep rocking with your girl. I'm rocking with you guys, and the army is just gonna keep getting bigger and better and stronger, and we're just going through the roof. Sky's the limit. All right, number one, I know y'all already. Number one is users leaving against you. Or she might just actually leave. Okay. She might not even use it against you, but really I want to focus on the whole idea of using leaving against you. Because remember, once again, red flags is signs, it's warnings that this is probably gonna happen, go bad. Things are gonna happen like this. Things are not going to work out for you guys. She's just going to continue to hurt you. So all it is going to be like red flags. Red flags is like warnings, warnings. Don't do it, don't do it. Exit. That's what it is really with the whole red flags. I should have put that, well, if I was editing this video, I would have put it in the beginning, because I like to say these type of things so you guys can have an understanding. But hopefully, if it's helping you now, maybe some parts you guys want to rewatch, it might help you understand it better. But at least, I want to say happily for some reason, but at least I said it now. So hopefully that helped. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We're about to wrap up, you guys. So uses leaving against you. A lot of times when she uses leaving against you, and this part that I'm about to say is the part that I told you guys to wait for. But a lot of times when she uses leaving against you, most times she's going to end up leaving against you. And that just goes to show the whole idea of red flags. Red flags is a warning. So, you know, her saying things like, I'm going to leave you. I'm done with you. I don't want to be with you. You're not my type. I don't love you. All those things. The list can go on. I can do this all day. But all these things that she's doing, you have to go ahead and know that she's telling you straight up, this is what's going to happen. Most likely it's going to happen. And I don't even want to say most likely. That's why I said this is what's going to happen. Because her doing these red flags, already things are going bad for you guys. Already things aren't working out. So oftentimes, it's just going to keep getting worse, right? A lot of times nowadays in the world we live in, the society, how things are going on, and in the modern day, it's just so difficult for people to communicate. And nowadays communication is through texting. And so just that alone is already ruining the whole dating game. And so there's no point of trying to stay with a woman, trying to be with a woman that's giving you answers of what's going to happen in the future. And y'all, man, if I would have edited this video, you guys would have got all the good stuff. But this is why I say watch until the end, because I say a lot of good stuff at the end. But you see, I hope everything helped you in this video that I said. And I say you see because it's like, these are facts. These are things out there. And you see, like, it's just right in front of our face nowadays. Okay? So, like I said, I really hope this video helped you guys out. I always want to elaborate, but because my videos are not long videos, I can't keep going. But I really did enjoy doing this, and I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Like I said, once again, check out everything that is in my bio, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, guys.